Hey, thanks for tuning in today to Ranch House Authentic Mexican Barbecue. My name's David, and growing up in Southern California in our family business, we dealt a lot with authentic Mexican groceries, tortillas, kitchen stuff, authentic Mexican cocina, and of course a carniceria. Today we're going to do backyard street tacos. Today we've got some carne al pastor, the pork. We've got some carne asada, the beef, and we've got pollo asado. It's all diced, marinated, ready to go. And today we're going to show you how to cook it. I'm going to start with the carne al pastor because with the different meats, you want to cook them separately so you don't get a chance of cross-contamination. I like to use a hot skillet. We get this thing super hot, a little bit of oil to clean it and wipe it off, and it's ready to go. All you got to do when this is shipped to you in a bag is thaw it out and put it on the grill. I'm going to put it on the skillet on the grill, but you could do this just as easily in your kitchen in a skillet the same way. As you can hear, that's a hot skillet. This is a cast iron skillet. I just set it on my gas barbecue. Oh, look at the colors and flavors in there. Got some pineapple, all the seasonings that go with the good carne al pastor. Don't let it sit too long. You want to keep it moving on there so it doesn't stick. Just use a good spatula and it won't take long to cook. Of course, with your meats, you always want to be careful, get it to the proper cooking temperature, especially poultry and pork. You get this up to a good 160, 165. And then we'll pull it off and show you how to make street tacos with it. Here in Southern California, you don't have to drive far to find good street tacos. We like to cook them in the backyard, and you might be in a place that you just can't get the good street tacos very easily. And you can see it now starting to get colored, a little bit of grilled color to it. In a couple minutes here, I'll just double check it for temperature and make sure I'm in good shape, but I can tell you right now, this is about ready to eat. I'm already at 165. We're done. With beef, I like to pull it in the in the 130 to 135 range. Well done, of course, is up around 165. And you can go that high if you prefer. That's a personal thing. Anything above 125 is safe. The other thing you watch on a grill like this, as you notice when I first put it on, sizzling like crazy. As it starts to come up to temperature, that sizzling will calm down. That means your meat is actually getting up closer to the temperature of your grill. I always suggest in between meats, let your skillet cook a little bit. I wiped off this section to remove most of the seasoning from the carne asada and the carne al pastor, but hey, I'm not opposed to getting a little bit of that in there either. But this is our pollo asado. Again, this is for street tacos, so it's already marinated, it's already diced. You order it, you receive it at your front door, and you throw it in a skillet. Pretty much all there is to it. Hey, you can't cut corners on the tortillas. What we use is 100% corn. We make them the way they were made in Mexico. We cook the corn in tanks, grind it, make the masa, and then they go through our tortilla oven. These are 100% corn tortillas, no maseca, ever. So we're gonna cook some up. This is how you do street taco tortillas. It's gonna be 2 at a time. You don't do 1 tortilla. And here's the key, you gotta use some oil. When you grill them, dip them in oil. You could do this on your stove if you want, but here's what I like to do. Listen, I got some grease right here on my skillet that came from my al pastor. I'm gonna dip it right in that. I'm gonna heat them up with that. I like them a little bit on the firm side, so when I'm eating my street taco, I don't lose it out the bottom. Here's what we're gonna do. Come on over, we're gonna put it here, just a little dip, both sides. right on the grill. You don't want too much. You don't want to drown them in there. And then let them get warm. You get a couple more going. Boom. Flip them on the one side to the other and then heat them up. This is a hot skillet, so it won't take long. Get your skillet hot and do it. Now, if you don't want your seasoning on your tacos, okay, fine. You can use a regular oil, but a little bit of oil in that skillet or in your pan on the stove is going to make the difference. And then just flip them, get them the way you like them, pull them off, and you're ready to make street tacos. When we cook these tortillas in our tortilla oven, you know, when they're coming out of the oven with little pillows rolling down the conveyor, you know they're just right. You can see them puffing a little bit right there. You want to see that. I'm letting these cook a little bit. I told you I like them a little bit firm, so I'm going to leave them on for a little bit. It's probably about right. And it looks like we got some street taco tortillas ready to put some meat in right here. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. Today we did our 3-meat backyard street tacos. This is authentic Mexican ranch house style. We did the carne al pastor, carne asada, and pollo asada. If you'd like to try this with your friends and family, check us out at www.ranchhousemexicanbarbecue.com. That's www.ranchhousemexican, the letter B, the letter B, the letter Q.com. Thanks for tuning in.